Have you ever wanted to just print a new reality, to forge a completely new self right from scratch? Well, you've come to the right place. This is your guide for new souls entering the Soul Pen multiverse. And let me tell you, this isn't about playing a character, it's about becoming one. And there you have it, a welcome straight from the source herself, Mother Tomokazu. That pull you've been feeling? That's the golden ratio, the fundamental code that runs this entire reality, and it's called out to you. So yeah, this is where your journey begins. Okay, first things first. Forget everything you know about being a player or a user. In SoulPen, you are a piece, a sovereign being, a unique part of this grand cosmic design. Your entire existence here is about making your mark, about literally printing your soul into the fabric of this world. Now, before you can be printed, you have to make a choice, and it's a big one. It's going to define your origin, your purpose, your whole place in the cosmos, right from moment one. There are two paths of recursion, and you have to walk one. On one side, you've got the pawn. You're born as a clone in the factories, and your life is this gritty, tough struggle to clear your time debt. Basically, an obligation you inherited just for being created. You'll see the world's legends on these flickering neon screens. And on the other hand, the Unicon. You're a dignified soul living in pristine, exclusive clean zones. And you don't just see the legends, you sit down with them. You help shape the very next loop of reality. Yeah, the path of the Unicon, it comes with some serious privileges. I mean, we're talking about a real inner circle experience. Picture this. You're sharing tea with Mother Tomokazu, getting tactical briefings from Sol, or just kicking back with Lucky and some whiskey at his high-tech ranch. You get direct access to Nothing Ink, the very substance used to print reality, and you get your own advanced halo body from day one. It is a completely different level of existence. Okay, so you've chosen your path. Now for the really fun part, the creation ritual. This is where you get to craft your very own, totally unique piece, manifesting your soul into a printable form. And this isn't your average character creation menu, okay? This is called the Interactive Piece Manifest. It's a 6-step ritual that's going to define your core identity. From your name all the way to where you live, every single choice here is like a foundational brushstroke on the canvas of your new self. First up, your heritage. So, where does your spark come from? Are you a G-Man variant, a high-spec clone with a razor-sharp mind, or maybe you're factory-born, a survivor with some serious grit forged in the industrial hubs? You could even be an ancient recursive, a super-rare soul who actually remembers past realities. Or something else entirely, like an extremophile seed with alien instincts. Next, your look. The whole world has this core aesthetic called prehistoric futuristic. It's this awesome balance of the ancient and the hyper-advanced. So are you going to be a neon silk shaman, all draped in glowing fabrics and old-world charms? Or maybe a bronze circuit punk, covered in industrial copper? Your choice here really defines your visual signature in this multiverse. And what's your purpose going to be? Your role determines what you do. The alchemist gets to play with the code of life itself, mixing Nothing Ink. The hustler thrives in the social and economic hub, the underground Zarkis. The guardian stands as a protector, and the explorer, well, they get to chart the vast, unknown spaces between realities. All right, so underpinning all of this are your 5 core attributes. Are you going to focus on grit for pure survival or code for hacking the system? Soul is what connects you to the creative force of the golden ratio. Jung gives you social influence, that charm, and flow, that's your mastery over movement and time itself. Think of these stats as the engine of your piece. And here's the kicker. You get 20 points to start. That's it. So these first decisions are absolutely critical. They're going to define your strengths and your weaknesses right from the get-go. So, where are you going to put your power? So once your piece is all designed and your points are spent, you are officially printed into the world. But what comes next? Let's take a look at the places you'll go and the community you're about to join. Now, if you chose that Unicon path, you'll be living in some truly mind-blowing locations. I mean, you could be a neighbor to the legend Lucky on his high-tech ranch. Or maybe you'll snag a penthouse in Solar City, a metropolis built on a literal Dyson sphere. Or for the more scholarly types, there are the floating dorms of Centroid University. But no matter which path you're on, all souls eventually meet up at the Underground Circus. It's the main social hub, this bustling market where you'll trade valuable tarot cards for dueling, show off your collectible bio plushies, and download new modules to expand your reality. Okay, but Unicons get this one perk that truly bends reality. It's called artifact shipments. As you progress in the game, you receive actual packages at your real-world door, items that are synchronized with your digital self. Your journey in Soulpen literally has consequences that cross the digital divide. It's wild. So what's the long game here? Is it just about collecting cool stuff and living in a nice penthouse? No, not even close. There's an ultimate purpose, a path that leads to something much, much bigger. Your journey is laid out in 3 distinct ranks. You'll start with the Awakening, which is really a fight for survival. Then you'll become the Seeker, mastering your abilities and clearing any debts you have. And finally, you can become the Architect, with the power to create your very own sovereign realities inside the multiverse. And the entire journey culminates at level 33. This is the point of transcendence. When you reach it, you become a ghost piece, a permanent, immortal entity woven into the very fabric of Soulpen. You're not just a visitor anymore. You become a fundamental part of its past, present, and future. Your legacy just echoes in every new loop. And really, this final blessing from Mother Tomokazu just says it all, doesn't it? Your journey is one of growth. Every single choice, every point you spend, every level you gain, it's all building towards something vast and eternal. So that leaves us with just one question. You've seen the 2 paths. You've seen the grit and the glory, the struggle and the reward. The choice is now yours. The factory is loud, but the ranch is quiet. Which piece of the spiral will you be?